The Galactic Federation's Grand Hall was a sight to behold. Hundreds of species from across the galaxy gathered, each unique in form and culture. Yet, amidst the grandeur, humans stood out like a sore thumb, small, seemingly fragile, and new to the cosmic stage. The meeting was called in desperation. The Klythari, a fearsome and technologically advanced race, had issued an ultimatum: surrender or be annihilated. The Federation's leaders were at a loss, their own strategies having failed repeatedly. Admiral Throne of the Trillion species, towering and imposing, addressed the assembly. "We need fresh ideas, new strategies. Our conventional methods are not working against the Klythari." Murmurs of agreement spread through the hall, but also of doubt. What could possibly be done that hadn't already been tried? It was then that Dr. Laura Hayes, a human scientist, stepped forward. Her presence was met with skepticism. "We have a plan," she began, her voice steady. "It's unconventional, but it might just work." The room fell silent. Admiral Throne raised an eyebrow, intrigued yet doubtful. "Speak, human." Dr. Hayes explained her team's proposal, a combination of guerrilla tactics and innovative technology, leveraging human creativity and adaptability. It was risky, but it was also the kind of out-of-the-box thinking that had been missing. "Humans have always thrived under pressure," Hayes concluded. "We turn adversity into opportunity. Give us a chance, and we'll prove it." The assembly was split. Many doubted the humans' capability, but desperation left them little choice. Admiral Throne finally nodded. "Very well, humans. The fate of the galaxy may rest on your shoulders. Do not fail us." With that, the stage was set. The human team, a mix of scientists, engineers, and soldiers, prepared to embark on their daring mission. Doubts lingered, but so did hope. The galaxy had yet to see what humanity was truly capable of. The humans worked tirelessly to prepare for their mission. Dr. Laura Hayes led the team with an unwavering resolve. Alongside her were Captain Mark Reynolds, a seasoned soldier known for his quick thinking, and Dr. Annika Sharma, a brilliant engineer with a knack for creating innovative solutions. The Federation had provided a small but advanced spacecraft, which the humans quickly began to modify. "We need stealth and agility," Dr. Sharma explained as she reworked the ship's systems. "Our strength lies in our ability to adapt and improvise." Captain Reynolds nodded, checking the weaponry. "We'll hit them where they least expect it. Guerrilla tactics, hit and run. They'll never see us coming." Days turned into nights as the team worked around the clock. The other species watched with a mix of curiosity and doubt. Could these humans really pull off such a daring plan? Finally, the ship was ready. The crew gathered for a final briefing. "This is it," Dr. Hayes said, her voice firm. "We're up against a powerful enemy, but we have something they don't: our ingenuity and our determination. We've faced impossible odds before and come out on top. We can do it again." As they launched into space, the weight of their mission settled over them. They were not just fighting for their survival, but for the entire galaxy. The ship slipped through the void, heading towards the Klythari stronghold. Upon reaching the enemy's territory, the humans put their plan into action. Using the element of surprise, they launched small, precise attacks on critical Klythari infrastructure. Each hit was calculated to cause maximum disruption with minimal resources. Dr. Sharma's technological innovations played a crucial role. She had developed devices that could hack into Klythari systems, turning their own technology against them. "They'll never know what hit them," she said with a grin, watching as another enemy facility went dark. Captain Reynolds led the ground assaults, his soldiers moving swiftly and efficiently. Their unconventional tactics confused and demoralized the Klythari. "We fight smart," Reynolds told his team. "Every move counts. We're showing them that humans are not to be underestimated." As the days passed, The tide began to turn. The Klythari, once confident in their superiority, were now on the defensive. The humans' relentless assault was taking its toll, but the fight was far from over. The humans knew that the most challenging battles were still ahead. They steeled themselves, ready to push forward with the same unyielding spirit that had brought them this far. The infiltration of the Klythari stronghold began under the cover of darkness. The humans' small spacecraft slipped past the enemy defenses, utilizing stealth technology that Dr. Sharma had painstakingly developed. They landed in a remote area, far from the main facilities, to avoid immediate detection. Captain Reynolds led the team on foot, moving silently through the alien terrain. Every step was calculated, every movement precise. They communicated through hand signals and encrypted communications, maintaining absolute silence. Dr. Hayes had studied the Klythari extensively, and her knowledge proved invaluable. "The Klythari have a rigid structure," she whispered to the team during a brief halt. "Their systems are highly organized but inflexible. If we disrupt key nodes, we can create chaos." They reached their first target, a power relay station. Dr. Sharma got to work, her fingers flying over her portable console. Within minutes, she had hacked into the system, rerouting power and causing a critical overload. The station erupted in a controlled explosion, plunging a significant part of the stronghold into darkness. As alarms began to blare, the team moved swiftly to their next target. The Klythari response was delayed, their rigid protocols slowing their ability to adapt. The humans used this to their advantage, striking quickly and moving on before the enemy could regroup. Captain Reynolds led a diversionary team, drawing Klythari forces away from the main targets. His team used hit-and-run tactics, exploiting their mobility and the element of surprise. "Keep them off balance," Reynolds instructed. "Don't give them a chance to think." Meanwhile, Dr. Hayes and Dr. Sharma focused on the primary objective, the Central Command Center. It was heavily guarded, but they had a plan. Using a combination of hacked security systems and stealth, they infiltrated the facility. Inside the command center was a hive of activity. Klythari officers barked orders, trying to coordinate their scattered forces. Dr. Hayes uploaded a virus into the mainframe, one designed to sow confusion and disrupt communications. Screens flickered, and the room erupted into chaos. "Now!" Hayes signaled. Dr. Sharma activated an EMP device, frying the remaining electronics. The command center fell into disarray, the Klythari unable to coordinate their defense. Captain Reynolds' team regrouped with them, having successfully diverted the enemy forces. "We've done it," Reynolds said, a note of triumph in his voice. "The Klythari are in disarray." But their victory was short-lived. A powerful Klythari warlord entered the command center, flanked by elite guards. "Humans!" he snarled. "You dare defy us?" Captain Reynolds stepped forward, weapon ready. "We're not just defying you," he said coolly. "We're defeating you." The final confrontation began, a fierce battle that pushed the humans to their limits. But they fought with a determination and resourcefulness that the Klythari had never anticipated. Inch by inch, they gained ground, their unyielding spirit driving them forward. Finally, the warlord fell, and the command center was theirs. The humans had done the impossible, turning the tide of the conflict and proving their worth to the galaxy. The aftermath of the battle left the Klythari stronghold in ruins. The humans stood among the wreckage, breathing heavily but victorious. The sense of triumph was palpable. They had done what many believed to be impossible. Dr. Hayes surveyed the scene, her eyes filled with a mix of exhaustion and pride. "We've shown them what humanity is capable of," she said, her voice steady despite the weariness. "We've given the galaxy a reason to believe in us." Captain Reynolds approached, his expression similarly resolute. "This is just the beginning," he said. "We need to secure our gains and ensure the Klythari can't recover." Dr. Sharma nodded in agreement. "We have to dismantle their war machine entirely. No half measures." The team worked tirelessly over the next few days, dismantling key Klythari installations and securing vital intelligence. They coordinated with the Federation, providing crucial insights and strategies that turned the tide of the broader conflict. The humans' unconventional methods and innovative tactics had proven to be a game-changer. Word of the humans' success spread quickly throughout the galaxy. Species that had once looked down on them now saw them in a new light. Respect and admiration replaced skepticism and doubt. The humans had earned their place among the stars. Back at the Galactic Federation's Grand Hall, a special session was convened to honor the human team. Admiral Throne, who had once doubted their capabilities, now stood to address the assembly. Today, we recognize the bravery and ingenuity of our human allies, he announced. Their unyielding spirit and innovative tactics have not only saved us, but have also reshaped our understanding of what is possible. Dr. Hayes stepped forward to accept the commendation, her team by her side. We are honored to stand with you, she said. This victory is not just ours. It belongs to all of us who believe in a future free from tyranny. The assembly erupted in applause, a powerful acknowledgement of the humans' contributions. The Federation's perception of humanity had irrevocably changed. No longer seen as weak or primitive, they were now valued as critical allies, their unique strengths recognized and respected. In the following months, humans played a vital role in rebuilding and fortifying the galaxy. Their innovative technologies and unconventional strategies became a cornerstone of the Federation's defense systems. Dr. Sharma's designs were adopted across multiple species, while Captain Reynolds trained elite units in guerrilla tactics. Humanity's place in the galaxy was secure, not just as survivors, but as leaders and innovators. They had shown that even in the face of overwhelming odds, their spirit could not be broken. Their unyielding spark had ignited a new era of cooperation and resilience. As Dr. Hayes, Captain Reynolds, and Dr. Sharma looked out at the stars, they knew their journey was far from over. The galaxy was vast, and there were still many challenges ahead. But they faced the future with confidence, knowing that humanity had proven its worth and would